Hello guys, I want to record this video to give us hint about our assignment. I see that a good number of us are struggling with the assignment, so this is to give us hint on it. So let's say I have a table like this, and my table has 3 rows and 3 columns. So these are the 3 rows. Then in each row we have 3 columns. So let's style it a bit. So you can see the so we have this table. This table has 3 rows and 3 columns. Then now we want to do something. I want to show you that when we click on any of the TDs, any of them, we want to display X, and we click on any of them. So we can create a function display. And let's say we can just call it display X. Oh, I'll be that out. Display X. So we can add an event to add it to this and click call on display X. Then we can pass event. So I'll just copy this and paste it in add it to this. So this event, I will get it inside this function as E. So when I click on the first one, this event will be sent as the value of E. I can now say E.target inner text equals to X. So let's run it. So here's the table. So if I click on any one, X will be displayed inside that particular one. That's because of this E.targets. E.target, as I've explained in one of our previous classes, I told us that this will refer to that particular item that you click on. That particular one, calling on the event. So we are targeting the inner text. We are changing the inner text to X. So run it on. X. So next is we want to do X and O. Instead of what we want to do is this: when we click on the first one, we want to put X. When we click on the second one, and when we click on the next one, we want to put O. Next one X, next one O, X O. I don't like that. So let's do that together. So instead of just saying X, we can put an if statement. So let's get a global variable. Let's say num. You can set the value of num to 1. So, since the value of num is 1, whenever we call on num, it means it is 1. We can now say if num is equal to 1. Of course, we know num is 1. Then do this. So since num is 1, you know that it's going to put X. Yeah. Then after doing this, change the value of num to 2. We did something like this when we did that Bob the switch assignment. So let's put an else. Just copy the same thing and paste it here. So this is what happens. When we click on any of them, let's say I click on this one, it's going to call on this function, and event becomes the value of e. So since this condition is 2, of course you know num is 1. So since this condition is 2, it's going to put x. Then it's going to change the value of num to 2. So num is no longer 1 now. Num will now be 2. If I click on any other one, let's say I click on this now, then it's going to call on this function again. Set event as value of e. Then if you check this condition is no longer 2 since num is now 2. So it's going to come to the else part. At the else part, it will insert O and it will change num to 1. So that if I click on anyone again, then it's going to run the if again. Then if I click on another one, it will run the else. So let's run it and see the result. So let's go x, let's click O, x, O, x, O. So with that you can do the x and the O. Now instead of doing this, you can also, instead of writing this like this, you can do something like this too. No, I can just say check. I just call it variable check. Set it to 2. So we can say if check. Remember the total and the for c. Total and the for c. Coming. This will take you for the same result. So what this is going to do is, right from the beginning, check is stored. When I click on anyone, let's say I click on this one, then it's going to call on this function. If check, remember since this is 2, then it's going to do the if part. It will put x here, then it will change the value of check to false. So that when I click on it, it's come to the else part. It won't do the if again, it's come to the else part. Then it will do this and change the value of check back to 2. So that when I click on it to do the if part again, then to the x part, to the else part. Okay, so we still have the same results as before. Okay, so I think with these hints you should be able to get the assignment done. You can also find a way of placing this, of course, with the CSS. You center this, you center distance instead of just placing it at the corner. So it's going to make it look nicer, or you can even make the text bigger, but others ones will be done with your CSS. Okay, thank you. This is just an hint about the assignments. I believe with this hint, you should be able to get the assignment done now. You should be able to. I want to play your tic-tac game. I want to play a game. Take care. Good night. Have a lovely night test.